Hello, one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh, and welcome everyone to my class on MS Excel. In this class, we'll discuss how you can fix a cell in MS Excel. So probably you know that Excel works on automation, and once you set one set of formula in Excel, automatically if you drag your cursor down, the cell will move, taking the values of the cell in the formula adjacent to where the calculation is being performed. For example, like I'll show you. For example, suppose if I want to calculate the future value, so here already in the previous video, I explained you how you can calculate the future value by using this formula. So the same formula I'm going to use here. So here, if I want to calculate the future value, so if I want to calculate the future value, so I'll write equal to present value into 1 plus rate of interest, which is 12%, okay, to the power time. What is the time? So the time here should be the money which I've deposited after 1 year. It will grow for how many years? It will grow for 9 minus 1, means 8 years. Can you understand this? Okay, can you understand this calculation? Let me first discuss a little bit about this calculation. This some amount is given. Let this is the money which I'm depositing in the bank. Let increase this money, something like this. Okay, something. Let increase this money. So I have increased my amount which I'm depositing in a bank. So let I'm depositing this much amount in a bank. Okay, and I made this as a currency rupees. Okay, so what I want, suppose if it's not bank, don't give 12%. Let's this is the mutual fund. So if I've deposited my money in mutual fund, and suppose the mutual fund is offering me 12% per annum. So imagine if every year whatever money I'm depositing, so this would be like annuity. In finance we use a term called annuity. So annuity basically means that the annuity basically means the amount which should be constant, and if that constant amount, if you're receiving or if you're paying at the end of the period, at the at the end of the period or the beginning of the period, for example like rent, okay, for example pension, okay, for example your EMI. So such things are called as annuity. Annuity basically means when you pay or when you receive a constant amount of money after every regular interval of time, that is called annuity. So let these are all are annuity. Suppose I have opened some new scheme of ULIP or mutual fund where every year I'm depositing this money in my bank. Okay, and so how much money will I get at the end of 9 year? That is my objective. So the money which I deposited at the end of first year, if the total life of the period is product is 9 year, then it will grow for 8 years, right? So that is what I have done here, that calculation. I hope you understood this. Okay, now if I just copy this, Control C, and if I drag it to the down, Control V. Now if you notice, so I'm getting the same value as a principal. So something went wrong. If I press F2, so you can see what has actually happened. If I press F2, you can see actually what has happened. So it has taken equal to present value. Yeah, you should take that as a present value into 1 plus E11. There's nothing called E11. It should be E10, the rate of interest, to the power C19. There's nothing called C19. It should be C18 minus C11. Are you getting it? So what actually happens in the Excel, that when you do one set of calculation in Excel, and if you drag your cursor to the down, so next Excel will take D11 into 1 plus E11 to the power C19 minus C10. Next Excel will take D12 into 1 plus E12 to the power C20 minus C12. You're getting it right. So, but here what I wanted this rate of interest cell to remain fixed. Are you getting it right? So you can fix yourself by putting your cursor between row and column, and press F4. So dollar sign will come before row and column. Similarly, here you can fix your cell on this cell E8, on the cell C18. So if you fix this cell, then your work is done. Now if you do double click, can you see the difference? Press F2 here. See, you're getting it right. So this way it will serve your objective. Okay, so now if you calculate the sum total of, so how much money you get from the investment, so that is your corpus, or that is called future value of annuity. So that is called future value of annuity. So if you check your future value of annuity, so you can do alt equal to, shortcut key for doing the sum. Okay, alt equal to this. This is the amount what you'll get. You're getting it right. So you can do alt equal to. If you do alt equal to, you can get the same thing, or you can write equal to sum, and then you go to the first cell, comma, second cell, comma, third cell, comma, fourth cell, comma, fifth cell, comma, sixth cell, comma, seventh cell, comma, eighth cell, comma, ninth cell. Like this you can do. This way also you can do the sum, or you can do the sum equal to sum. Go to the first cell from where you want the calculation, control shift up arrow. So you don't want till future value, shift down arrow, close bracket, enter. So you do anyway, you will get the sum value. So I hope you got it right. So this is the logic what we have followed here. Okay, so here this actually to discuss the fixing cell in the MS Excel, I use very basic concept of maths, which based on geometric progression, that is called future value of annuity concept. The formula says that A divided by R percent to the power 1 plus R percent to the power time minus 1. So if you do this, you'll get the same answer. So the same calculation I can do here also. So this is your future value. So your future value should be A divided by R percent to the power 1 plus R percent to the power T minus 1. That is, this is also called the concept of sinking fund in accounts. This is also called the concept of sinking fund in accounts. So if you want the same calculation, so what would be your future value? So if what would be your future value? So you can do that here. Okay, you can write here. Take your annuity. Annuity. This is your annuity. Annuity means the amount which you pay or receive after every regular interval of time, where the amount should be constant. So this is your annuity. So this is your annuity, 12,896. Okay, so this is your annuity. So equal to, this is your annuity. So I just trying to do calculation in Excel just to make you confident of using brackets and all. Divide by rate of interest. Shift 8 for multiply, to open two bracket, 1 plus rate of interest, 1 plus rate of interest, okay, to the power, what is your time period? 9 years. Okay, can you see that? Now close second bracket. So you can see 1 plus R percent to the power T. So here open one more bracket. Okay, minus 1. Close this, the bracket which you opened. Okay, and then press enter. If you get hash sign, don't worry. It just shows that you need more space. Can you see that? You'll get the same money. Clear everyone? Press F2 to check the calculation. Anyone, any doubt? Feel free to ask your doubts in the comment option, and please learn to work on complicated calculation so that your basic understanding of using brackets for performing calculation can be improved. So with that intention, it's time to wind up the class. Thank you, everyone. See you all in next class. Bye, everyone.